Hey guys, back on the orange one. So, I started filming last night on the orange one, sort of doing frames in the day, catching up with them. Sort of late afternoon, early evening, I'm on with the orange bike. I'm actually trying to keep weekends to myself to do my bike, and obviously when we've caught up with Frane's orange bike, we're straight on to Dan's bike as the main job in the week, so on and so on. Well, that's what I'm trying to do anyway. But anyway, I was filming the orange bike last night and camera keeps playing up, so I'm not quite sure what footage I've caught yet. I got the mudguard back and I got all that fitted, back wheeling, and the camera just kept cutting out. Not the camera itself turning off, it just stopped recording. So I put a bit of a shout out on the Facebook group. A few people pointed me in the right direction. I've changed the card in the camera and it seems to be, touch wood, okay. So I'm not quite sure what footage I've caught when I was putting the mudguard and back wheel on. So what I'm going to do is film this evening's job. I'm doing a bit more on the ironwork side of things, foot pegs and brake levers and stuff like that before we get onto the wiring. So I'm going to film this, then when I put it all into the computer, I'll see what I've caught with the back end doing the mudguard, back wheel, and I'm just going to sling it all together. So the footage doing the mudguard and back wheel may not be brilliant, not that it's good anyway, so but we'll see what we can do out of it. So I'm going to drag the bike out and continue with footrest, rear brake. Oh yeah, that'll about do it. I filmed about 4 hours doing the back end. I don't know what I'm going to get out of that. This probably, to be realistic, a couple of hours work here, you know, just being careful not to scratch anything and do it all slowly, surely, and get to the end with no damage. So we'll drag the bike out and get on with that. So here we go. Careful, careful, careful. Scary. This is one of the biggest enjoyable parts of a build, but also a worrying part. Absolutely love that orange. I've said to you before, I don't think you get it. You can really see it on video, but it's cracking orange. It really is. Right, we got to do all this without scratching it. How many of you have done that before? Scratch something. Ah. I think I'd shut the door, go down the house, cry. I would. I'm going to get it on there. I'm going to get it on loose. And I'm going to keep checking it, because when things have been powdered and painted, it's amazing how much it can change things slightly. Like when I built this and laid it all out with the back wheel, it obviously followed everything perfectly. But thicknesses of paint and powder can actually throw them out a tiny bit. So we may have a bit of juggling around to do on it. Hopefully not too much. Stay. Look at that. Looks cracking. I've sort of made it harder for myself, like doing all the fixings hidden inside the mudguard. Yes, it looks good, but it does cause a bit of an headache. when it comes to setting it out. Maybe if it does need a bit of messing about, I can get the back wheel back far enough just to drop a spanner in there. We'll see. We might be lucky and it just all falls into line straight away. We will see. So at the minute I'm proper busy at the minute, trying to catch up, as you know. So through the day I've been getting on with the frames, and I've actually just got the rest of the material for that today because I haven't been able to get anything with lockdowns and everything. People running out of stock, not been able to restock. You know what's going on out there. I've only just got all the metal that I need today to finish everything, and also Dan's Enfield and mine. So through the day I'm doing all the frames. At a reasonable time now I'm going to be breaking off and getting this done each day. So juggling a lot of balls at the minute, keeping them all in the air. And as soon as them frames are done, gone, I'm straight on with Dan's bike. So that'll be my main job in the day then. And by then, I'm hoping this is done and gone. So I've got the bench. And then at weekends, I'm going to do my bike. I'm definitely, for once, to make a change, I'm putting weekends aside for myself on my own little projects, which will make a refreshing change. So that's how we're working at the moment. Sort of working the clock round nearly. But the only thing I'll do on my bike in the week is if I'm doing stuff on Dan's bike, like just general stuff on these that's going to be the same on my bike, then I'll just do 2 of instead of just making 1. That's any time I'm going to be doing them together. But it'd be nice to get this bench freed up so I can get Dan's bike on here then and strip it out. But I'm going to go ride on it first. I ain't even ridden that thing yet. Anyway, where's my socket set? Let's do these up. I'm going in no rush. I'm just going to take my time and keep checking everything as I'm doing it up. Instead of going at it like a bull at a gate. So if I damage it, the damn thing's got to go back. We don't want no more delays. It's been one of them with this bike. It's just been a complete run of bad luck. Not the bike stuff, me. What about me? Fingers crossed. It's going to line up nice. Solid. Right, I'm going to put the back bit on the bike ramp and then get that on the jack end of the bike. Normally I'll mess about with the jack and get it right out for spindle to go through. We might be looking at it be already okay. We'll see. I'll just fiddle about this for the next hour. Oh, there we go, it's on. Whew. It's looking good. Right, let's get everything right by me for the back wheel. So I ain't stood there struggling trying to hold stuff. So there's the spacer I'd done, instead of that standard one that's on it. There's nothing up with this, but it just looks a bit better. It needs to go there. Again, sometimes with the thicknesses of the powder on everything, it's a pain to get it in, but should be okay. Get the brake plate on first. She must be really happy. Look, I bought her some new shoes. Be in the good books. Okay. Now that nut. Two wheels, nearly. Right, now for the hardest part. This is sometimes a pain to get in. Don't want to bugger it up at this stage, do we? One more for good luck. That'll do. Just to persuade it a bit. Right. It's nearly there. There it is. There it goes. Clonked home. Let's get this in before he drops the bits. No, don't do that with that. Align it with this. There we go. All's good that side. Right, now we've got to the to that little spacer. I want to try and raise the wheel up a bit now, so I ain't smashing the edge of that spacer against the axle plate, so it's just going to peel it back. I know it's so tempting to just smash it in, it'll go, but no, just for the sake of being careful. There we go. There we go. She's home. Yay! And obviously that will drop over there. It'll look a bit better than that. Tape off. Back wheel's in. I'll pour the grease off this side. Yes. Oh, that looks good. Looks long up here. Can you see the full bike? Is it in the frame? Yeah, my battery's going down the camera again. Don't these GoPros eat batteries? Right, let's find me batteries. Right, next job. Got the chain here in the bag. We're going to put that on first, I'm just going to drop a bit of this over the frame, just in case. Best to be safe than sorry, I think. I'll just put just a bit there. Right. I'll put my gloves on. I'll try and keep my hands clean. Now we're messing with all polished bits and bobs. Clean, painted stuff. I think that wheel needs to go forward a bit. Right, to start with, I think we'll get the little arm on the back. That'll be the one. Just got to get hold of a couple of threads and we can push it straight onto that spline. Like that. What we'll do first is get that on, because this little bracket here, I'm going to put the adjusting screw in there. That bracket goes on there. We put a little adjuster in there and that catches the bolt that comes out into the cup on that lever. There we go. Probably put a little rubber foot on that as well. A little rubber bung on it. Right, let's get the rod on. Nice little brass adjuster on the end. There we go. Got a brake. Right, now the other side, which we're going to have to remove the exhaust pipe to get the other footrests on. Right, yeah, it's loose enough to just slip it behind there, I think. Get the spacer in. Right, washer and nut. Not prepared with all my bits, am I? 10 mil. Where are you? 10 mil nylock. There it is. And washer. Sorted. So using these flat ones. They're more like rear footrest rubbers, like Triumph. They just they look a bit better than the great big round ones. Look like suspension bump stops off a Scania. These are just a bit more easy on the eye. I'll give them a spray with some of that to outslide them on and stick them on. Air spray, I think some people use. Right, that's that bit done. We can slide the silencer back on now. Got a bit of a rub over. Well, it matters because it's under the silencer. There we go. Right. I think it's the first fishtail I've put on a bike. Sorted. Right, where's... There we go. As you all know, this has been a right nuisance. Not the bike itself, just all the delays and trouble that we've had while trying to do this damn thing. Life. Life got in the way. Then the virus got in the way, trying to get all the materials for other jobs, and lockdown with the guy doing the painting, Alex. It's certainly been strange old times, so hopefully we ain't gonna get no more delays on the other builds. Tight. Splendid. Your filthy paw prints off there. Another bit ticked off the list. Right, that's another bit done. Another bit ticked off the list. It's getting quite late now. Late night's catching up with me a bit, so I'm going to call it a night at that. So what's next? What we're going to do next? I've got the front brake cable to shorten. We'll do that, and then I think we're going to start connecting all the wires up. A bit of a boring job, but I'll film a bit of it. But it's hard getting the camera in right by you while you're doing all wires and all that, but we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. Can't think what's after that. We should have the tank back in the next few days. I suppose it's stuff like get the oil filter in, start making sure everything's tight on the engine, get some oil in there, and then crank it up. Fingers crossed it's going to behave. I'm looking forward to it and not looking forward to it, if you know what I mean. It's always like one of them moments that you're excited about, or it's going to drive you mad. Touch wood, it's going to behave itself. We'll see. It's been a while since this ran up. Yeah, I think that's about it. It's just all little bits here and there that we've got to sort out. Then go through everything, making sure it's all tight, get the back wheel aligned properly. Yeah, we got, I think we've got a few days on wiring and little odds and ends to just tidy up. But anyway, I think I'm done for the day. I'm going to drag all the bikes in, lock the doors, and see if I can sleep. No doubt I'll be back in here about 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. We'll see. Anyway guys, I hope this video wasn't too bad. Like I said to you, the camera was driving me mad. It kept stopping on the record and just doing all sorts of weird and wonderful things. But hopefully the new memory card sorted all that out. So we'll see how that goes as well. Anyway, I'm going to shut up. I'm going. Cheers for watching guys. Catch you all soon.